Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to UK Ghana TV, and it's a very lovely afternoon. And we have here in our studios Mr. Alfred Adu Answer, who is one of the leaders in ICC Luton Youth. Welcome, Mr. Alfred.
Thank you, Dr. Mo.
How are you doing?
I'm blessed
by
His mercies.
Oh, thank God, thank God. This afternoon we are going to discuss some issues on youthful addictions, which unfortunately has become very rampant in our society, and it's creating so many problems as the extent that people are actually committing suicide. So we need to talk about this. So Mr. Edu Answer, in your opinion, how will you define addiction?
Well, once again, I'll thank you for giving me such an opportunity to voice out what I also believe is worrying or disturbing our youth. Addiction in the first place, to my opinion, will be something that you think you cannot live without, whilst you can, well, you feel that you cannot live without, depending on something, dwelling on something solely that when you don't get it, you become worried or sick. That is an addiction.
Okay. Okay, so like in your view, like what are the most common types of addiction that is affecting the youth nowadays?
I'll first talk about sex, which most parents are lenient to talk about, and I'll talk about alcohol as well.
Okay.
Sex is one thing that the youth haven't got enough explanation about it. They haven't got enough understanding what it's meant for. Well, when you walk with your peers and you talk about these things, you get little understanding.
Okay.
But I would advise that if you're having any form of questions when it comes to sex, first thing first, please, if you are youth and you're watching this, if you're having troubles with any form of sexual gratification, please consult an elderly person in the church or at your hospital. Talk to someone. Never ever feel that you have to satisfy your sexual cravings at your age until you are married.
Why, we have some of the youth watching us now. Why shouldn't I have sex? What is wrong with that? I mean, I'm 16, I'm 17, I'm whatever. I have feelings. Why shouldn't I have sex? And what is the main issue in having sex before marriage anyway?
Thank you. Basically, when we talk about sex, it's something that God made purposely for marriage.
Okay.
It brings a bond between two souls. And it's not a liberal thing, it's not a game for fun. It is something that brings two souls together. That is why God made it purposely, to keep married partners together. So if you start having sex at a younger age, if you start engaging in these sexual activities, spiritually, you are inviting spirits into your life. You are bonding your souls to different type of people.
Okay.
And that is when addiction comes in, because with what you have from the past, you like to do more, or you want to know more, and you keep moving from one place to the other, and at a point when sin, as we say, become confident, it becomes sin no more.
Okay.
At a point you will not see it to be something that is wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I know people that have got 3 or 4 partners, sex partners. They are not girlfriends, they are just sex partners. And others have become so addicted that when it comes to sex and they want it, regardless of what they do, they have to get it.
Okay.
That is the addiction bit. That is where it becomes a problem. But it started from one point. It started from one, then it ended up in 2. Now it gets out of hand.
Okay. So I'm a young person. I'm of age. I'm in my adolescence period. How do I deal with all these feelings that I'm having? Like you see someone, you feel you have all these feelings. How does one deal with these feelings before it gets out of hand? Because if you don't deal with it, once you start, as you say, once you start having sex, you can't stop. You have to satisfied. But how do you deal with these initial feelings?
Thank you. One would be, as Christians, I'm from a Christian background,
Yeah.
we have to talk about your spiritual aspect. Anytime these urges comes by, the society will tell you have a play a football or get an activity and get yourself involved in. But I would advise that first of all, go down on your knees, pray, get yourself reading the Bible, read the scriptures. If it's still not getting you to where you want to get to, try and speak to an elderly person. There is nothing wrong with fancying someone, but what makes it wrong is when you make that thing the master of you.
Yeah, definitely.
When it becomes the master of you, then you want to get it done. You want whatever that thing is telling you to do is what you're doing. But you have control over every feelings of your life. You are the master, you are the boss. So when it gets to that state, then you talk to someone in your church, your family, someone that you trust, that you can pour out everything on. Or you can go to your general clinic and talk to your doctor about it, that this is how I'm feeling. What are the advices that you can give me? Okay. You don't have to satisfy your cravings because you are craving for it. I believe sometimes when you are thirsty and there's no water, you don't go drink it, you don't go drink from the gutter.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. And you know, like, and you know, what happens with the peer pressure? Because you know, some people don't really want to do it, but then you know, like they want to boast, that I've also, I'm no more a virgin, because nowadays being a virgin, it's not cool. It's not cool apparently. Yes, you can't tell someone that you're not a virgin because they wouldn't accept you. They want you to be free. What do you say to all these young men and women who have these challenges and these pressures in our schools nowadays?
I love this verse from the Bible, and I'd like every youth out there to know this. Once you get up in the morning, tell yourself, I am a peculiar person, a royal priesthood. If you know who you are, you don't let someone change your destiny.
Yes.
Most of us fall under peer pressure because we don't know who we are. If you know who you are, who you want to be, you don't let someone decide for you. Secondly, choose your friends right.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
If you choose your friends right, you would know the type of conversation that you have. In a week, analyze yourself, your friends, the benefit that your friends have brought to your life. If you see that they are not up to 70 or 80%, consider yourself not to be in a good company. Try and get out of it. If all your friends talked about is sex, alcohol, then you know that you have a problem. Don't fall for their lies, because most of them have fallen for the lies of the society. But once you know yourself to be a royal priesthood, yes, a chosen generation, definitely, then you have nothing to worry about. You know that you are moving forward. And yes, when you're moving forward, you move forward in the name of Christ. Yes. So peer pressure is basically something that you allow into your home. But if you say that, no, my friend, this is the barrier, this is the line, you don't cross this one. That is wrong, that is right. I want to keep my right. If you want your wrong, you can keep it. Then they will know how to talk to you the next time when they're bringing issues.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Alfred Edu Ansre. This is just the beginning of so many series that's going to come up. This is just a part one. As you can see, there's going to be a part two, and that is going to be on alcohol. That's one of the addictions. So please, today, if you haven't heard anything at all, sex before marriage is not good. You can get seriously addicted. Be careful of the friends you choose, and please have self-confidence, because you are a royal priesthood and God loves you so much, and you are precious, very, very precious in His sight. So enjoy the rest of the day and stay blessed. And thank you so much, and God bless you so much, Mr. Edu Ansre.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Okay.